So Chodesh Tov, there's actually going to be a very interesting machloket in the poskim. When exactly do we start learning the halachot of Atzeret? According to some shitot, and this is actually the Gaon Vilna actually says it's from today. Aleph Sivan dorshim bilchot achag. Why? Because since obviously there's so little halachot in Shavuot, it's not like Pesach. You have to start kashering everything and how to make the matzot. And it's regular bread that you're eating. Everything's regular food. You don't have to do anything. Basically, you're just coming and you're staying up all night. Right? That's all that it is. There's no. It's not like a lot of preparations that has to be done. So according to the Gaon Vilna, it starts from today. But according to the Bach and Magen Avraham and Pri Chadash, right, there's other opinions also. You also do it 30 days before, even though obviously then it would just be learning whether it's going to be different halachot of Yom Tov or the month of Sivan. We know during the month of Sivan, for the first 12, 13, 14, there's different opinions. We do not do tacharunim. That we'll speak about right on the next week, Bezat Hashem. So therefore, just to remember that starting from today until minimum of the 12th, even though we usually do minimum of 13 and some people even do the 14th, we do not do tacharunim. I said we'll speak about it next week. On the 6th of Sivan is going to be Shavuot. And after the days of Sefirat HaOmer, which are going to be 49 days, it's called Shavuot because we actually counted Shiva Shavuot Ispolach, and therefore it's called the Chag of the Shavuot. We actually, if you remember, spoke about in the past that the reason why it's called Shavuot is because you needed the weeks of preparation beforehand. It's not called, it's even though we call it, it's also Chag Matan Torah, but we call it Shavuot because this is the preparations that we needed for these days in order to get to Matan Torah. And now he comes and he says that we have a minhag of putting, whether it's going to be different flowers, whether it's going to be in the Bate Knesiot, whether it's going to be in the houses, Lichvot Chag HaShavuot. Obviously, we know even the Sifrei Torah with beautiful Kitrei Prachim Shoshanim. It comes from that since it says in the Midrash, every single dibur and dibur that came out of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Nitmalei HaOlam Kuro Reach Besamim. It came beautiful fragrances that are coming out from it. And it's also because of the concept of Har Sinai. He says, we come and we also put on Feilanot. Obviously, nowadays we don't do any type of things of the trees because of the Goyim. But before the Goyim coming and taking this minhag of using a tree, so therefore we used to have that minhag. We used to actually put, right, the trees. There's a whole Dvar Torah, why dafka the trees? Because we know that on Shavuot, it's Rosh Hashanah for Lailanot, right? So it's not Lailanot, Perot HaIlan, right? Remember, Tu B'Shvat is Chag Lailanot. But what do you eat on Tu B'Shvat? The Perot HaIlan. And Shavuot is on Perot HaIlan. But what do you put? The actual Ilan. Again, nowadays we don't put an actual Ilan, we don't put a tree because it became the minhag of the Goyim, but we still put the flowers, which that we still put. The entire concept, why is it that each one we switch, is because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is always going to demand for us also the fruits, but also upwards as well, which means we always have to aspire who are our parents. That's why on the Perot HaIlan, which is going to be on Shavuot, look at the tree. Where do we, Matai Yagiu Ma'asai? The Ma'aseh Avodah is brought down on Tanat V'Eliyahu. However, on Tu B'Shvat, which is the exact opposite, it's Chag La'ilanot, there we're going to look, who's your children? What's your offspring? Where's your fruit? In order that we have to be obligated also for our offspring. So it actually works upwards and downwards, and we're obligated to look towards where our parents were, that how much we have to actually aspire to become much greater, and also downwards to make sure that our children are also following in the path of Torah and mitzvot. There is a minhag, we're going to speak about it. Our minhag is that you could be lenient to do with the tefillah. What about the kiddush? We're going to speak about it Bezat Hashem next time. What exactly, where does the kfedah come from? We know that there's a concept of having 49 days. And 49 days should be complete. But does that mean that I cannot pray Arvit before nighttime? Or does that mean that I should not say kiddush before nighttime? So Blina will speak about that next week also as well. So that way we have something what to speak about for the next few days, right? Bezat Hashem. And therefore we'll speak about what exactly do we do. Obviously, we'll see that there's going to be the machlokot, there's the Mishabra, there's Rav Ovadia. We'll see all the different shitot in order to know exactly how to fulfill, right, the different halachot of the Shavuot, Bezrat Hashem, in the coming days.